Sniper Elite 5 might be one of the coolest and really interesting sniping experiences that you can find on the gaming market right now, especially in a World War II era, because this genre sometimes feel like being not really hugely respected right now in the gaming industry. Today we're going to look at the Season Pass 2 first mission called the Raft Landing, which is really very interesting for a few reasons, and we're going to discuss all of them in this review. So if you're not an active subscriber of this channel, please do that because it will really help us. If you're not, then please watch this video till the end. You will really feel like this is the channel that you need to be subscribed. So let's begin. So Rebellion recently released the newest DLC to the game. Well, actually it's a season pass which was released like a week or two ago. The mission called the Raft Landing will make you play the game in a kind of new style because we're gonna get new guns and new land, and everything feels here very interesting. Like originally we reviewed the season pass for the Sniper Elite 5, the first one was actually quite good. I would even go so far to say that the Sniper Elite's first season was really very great, especially with overall game, like we reviewed on the channel previously, everybody loves it. But it's worth to mention that in this review we're not gonna try multiplayer part of the mission 1 in the season pass 2, because it is something that I feel like you need to try. We know that you love this game mod, like we all do, and we actually tried it. I would not gonna lie to you, but I don't want to show it here, because it might spoil for you some of the tactics we are using, and if we are getting matched with you, I want to make it tough for you. Yes, so recently developed team behind the Sniper Elite 5 released this first mission for the Season 2. What is it about and how it plays? In the sniping area of the Raft Landing review, players will be tasked to diving into the occupied France to search for the downed planes and uncover their secret hideouts. The mission involves our man who has been shot down over an enemy territory and are hiding a variety of location. It feels like this mission is more like a stealthy one, where in the previous games of the Season Pass 1 it feels like some of the moments you would go all out, well, at least from our experience. It is critical to recover from valuable intelligence and to salvage around the valuable assets, that there is a lot of bonuses to eliminate a Nazi spy, which is already on the map. The map is extensive and consists of several types of environments, providing the plenty of scope for long-range sniping kills as well as numerous cramped locations, and have been designed for the test player abilities in close combat. And we want to tell you that this is actually super cool here. You can play maybe something like a hitman even here in some parts of the gameplay. During the daytime, the forest is tempting with the German soldiers, and yes, here is a daytime and nighttime, which is actually very cool. We were expecting this for the Season 2 a lot, and yes, it is here. The forest is tempted with all of these German soldiers and the heavy weapons from the round frontland. The Jaeger infantry is the favorite opponent here, and the back in the enemy descentity is a nice and hard level. Yes, the weapons here included the set of the Shiragan international shotgun and the Russian Mosin Nagant rifle, which is very powerful. I think you played it with the Call of Duty gamings and everywhere like that. It is very cool sniper rifle. Gives you something different compared to what you had in Season 1, with like Springfield for example, or Kar 98K from Germans. While the former is particularly useful side weapon is close for the combat, the later in review you will feel like that it's a really disappointment. It might have more to do with the choices available with the scout, and it was something that the rifle itself. But I think we decided to swap it out to the favorite Lee and 04 bolt rifle. Yes, it works much better here. Despite this, you can actually see how impressive it is the DLC overall is, with plenty of particularly high level decorations that you will feel like that is very well made. Developers really did a good job here, and it feels like there is no shortage of ideas, because it's not feeling like you're playing something from Season 1 for example, it feels like something completely new. Furthermore, in the addition of the Season Pass contents is something that you must buy. The DLCs worked really well before that, for example on Xbox, where we actually tested the game. With the crashes of issues the gameplay, it feels like the Trench Warfare weapons pack was also released with the containing of equipment such as the Carl Gustav, which you can use already in these missions. First of all, the mission is really very well made to test out these new weapons. Overall, it is worth to mention that this is one of the best missions I feel like in a Sniper Elite 5. Everything here is fun, because you have a lot of the choices how to play this mission. The first one, the second one is the graphics here feels like something was made with the game engine. It's most likely not, but I feel like the texture quality is really very well here. The new weapons actually adds a lot of fun. I feel like the one menus that you can find in the